Peace and harmony. Pray that you're all keeping safe and doing well. I am here today to share with you my transformation during my healing process. So what I mean by transformation, I am talking about myself. So we all are aware, or if you're not aware, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I started this YouTube channel basically to share my journey while I try to heal my feet. So as a registered nurse who was doing the 18-month program to further my education and qualification to become a midwife. So to basically have all that in my mind back then in 2019, I just felt like my whole world had been crushed. I felt that this can't be real. I was in denial, if I'm being honest with you, family, for a bit, because I always felt that it was something that I can fix straight away, because I still had in my mind, I have to get back to uni. I have to get back and finish my postgraduate diploma for my midwifery, because this is my vocation. This is where my passion lies, caring for people. Like, I was just disheartened, heartbroken, and of course it set on the depression, which I have spoken about in my previous videos. So with me having that counselling and the cognitive behavioural therapy 2020 of last year, it really did help me sort of like reflect and really have a different perspective of different events and situations, and be kind to myself. That was one of the hardest things. I'm sure some of you might be able to relate. It's very, for me anyway, it's very easy for me to show affection and to tell my friends and family that I love them. But I did not love myself, and I did not care for myself, and I didn't take time for myself. And again, we are in a society, if you are working a 9 to 5, you're a family, or you have family, should I say, it's very difficult for you to get that time for yourself. So for me, I am extremely grateful. I'm just going to take a sip of my coconut water, sorry. For me, I am extremely grateful. What seemed to me as a disaster in regards to my feet with the plantar fasciitis and all the other signs and symptoms around it, and obviously me still pursuing alternative treatments to get to the root of my chronic constant pain. So it's been a whirlwind, if I can say that. I am, as I said before, extremely grateful for this opportunity, because that's exactly what it is. It's an opportunity for me to take time out for myself, to relax, to really kind of get back in tune with myself, which is something that, you know, society doesn't permit for us to get a chance to do. And for someone like myself, there were certain things, certain events that I was very happy to not, if I'm being honest, I was very happy to just keep it going, have my, 5-year plans, have my goals, that I wanted to achieve. And, you know, like most people, you have goals for yourself, you set goals for yourself. But within this transformation of of myself through this healing, I have begun to appreciate everything. I truly, through my research, Google, and obviously I've been able to been signposted to get certain books that I have purchased. I believe I mentioned Buddha in My Mirror. That book was, yeah, I'm still like, I've literally got like a few pages to go. I'm not the best person like reading. All these are new habits that I've been so grateful to have the opportunity and the time, due to the fact that I'm not able to work, due to the constant pain. So although it's really been quite difficult, as I said, it took a while for me to really accept the situation that I'm in, and use this opportunity to relearn certain things about myself. So for me, going through different, you know, YouTube videos, I was very much aware about the mind, body, and soul connection. Even cognitive behavioral therapy, they discuss that. We are definitely in a period, an age where it's become more of the forefront, like even mental health has been pushed to the forefront because, as I said in my previous video, the world is mental first before this physical. So when it comes to, you know, rewiring, because we have all been programmed and indoctrinated into this world, into this society. And for me, as an melanated African woman who came over with my parents because they believed, they believed that coming over to the West was the best option for us, the children, to have a brighter future, and no hard feelings at all towards my parents for making that decision. That was their decision, that was their choice. I am now in a position to choose, you know, to actually choose to become better. In order for me to heal myself, I have to really, for me anyway, I have been signposted, and it just makes sense for me, being the melanated being that I am, to research and look at things that are for me, for myself, my people. So what I mean by this is that we are all the same, in the sense that we are experiencing this reality on this planet together, but as beings, we are very different. So as a melanated being, it's very difficult being in a Western society where majority of all the medical treatments is truly based on a Western person. So with Dr. Sebi and other people that I've been able to, luckily been signposted to, I am relearning about the person that I am, the being that I am. And this is helping me to understand, because again, we are aware that we are what we eat. We are what we eat. So it's a total lifestyle change that I had to mentally process and choose to. It's so funny that 9 out of 10, it takes us to be ill, to have some form of dis-ease before we take on this healing, this looking after ourselves. But for me, it's much more deeper. Hence why I say through my actual healing, through this healing process for my feet, I am truly on this transformation of healing myself wholly, mind, body, and soul. I literally put quick note here, basically just to talk about how like the process has definitely been life-changing. And for me to become my highest and greatest self, I choose to become the change that I want to see in this world. There's a famous quote, but I wasn't aware of it till I believe a few days ago, but it really resonated with me because friends and family that truly know me know that even from a young age, let me just read the quote. So the quote basically goes like, yesterday I was clever, I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise and I'm going to change myself. So that really resonated with me because I've always felt to save or change the world. Something didn't align or sit right with me, even as young as a 6-year-old in Accra, Ghana. So this is truly my journey. I pray that it resonates with you or some of you. Again, this is me just sharing my journey so far. And I'm really excited to come back next week. I think next week I will go a bit more detail into the whole health, because I've really had to adjust my eating, you know. So next week I'll come back and go a bit more in depth about what I have been doing for myself since this journey started for me, and the changes that I have chosen to make, and understanding that this is a lifestyle change, not just for a period of 6 months, or when my feet gets healed and I'm just gonna get back to the old self. It's quite hard to revert back to something when you know better. So on that note, family, I wish you all a lovely day or evening. If you haven't, please do subscribe, share and like. I have noticed that my past few videos, the comments have been switched off, which I'm a bit confused, perplexed about, because I have gone into my YouTube account and, you know, gone through the settings to allow comments. One of my videos I did put was for kids, children. I don't actually like to use that term. Was made for children, and further reading in the actual settings, so that they turn off comments in some videos if they are targeted for children. And obviously this is targeted for everybody, but not specifically for children. So hopefully the comments will be up on this one, but if not, just bear with me. And yeah, I will be back next week. So until then, peace and love always. Take care. Bye.